Sir, what is the importance of remedy relationship?
Prerna. What happens when we prescribe the remedy? We must know how it reacts, how the patient reacts, what is the importance of it first. And once you understand that, then you will understand the importance of remedy relationship. It is not possible to get 100% simillimum every time. There are, even though today there are more than 3000 remedies are present, but still there are many peoples, many individuals are present. Sometimes they are partially simillimum to the medicines which are available. So some part of the patient is recovered with the help of the best possible simillimum which we prescribe. And once we prescribe on the basis of that, the some part of the patient is definitely get settled, but some part still remains to be cured. In such types of cases, it is necessary to understand that what is the next remedy which will take care of that remaining part. Up till now, Gibson and Miller, these are two people who have worked with this. They have searched through all the remedies, they have worked it out, find it out that how the remedy reacts, and a very important work done by them is published in the Borix Materia Medica at the end, or even in Kent's Materia Medica at the end. The book written by Gibson Miller is added over there, which indicates few remedy relationships, where he has explained the complementary remedy relationship, where he has explained the follows well remedy relationship, or followed well by remedy relationship, or inimical remedy relationship. And along with that, he has added one more thing. He has added the duration of action. So there is definitely a relation between one remedy and another remedy. And this study is lacking in homeopathy. In fact, there is a lot of scope. One should go ahead with this type of study. And if anyone will do a work on this, he will be a epochal figure in the history of homeopathic medicines forever. Because this is the place where many things should be added. The work done by Gibson Miller is definitely very important, but it is incomplete. It is our duty to fulfill it after using the homeopathic medicines. And that's why the relationship between the first remedy and the second remedy, or a consecutive remedies, is very much needed. If we understand and we develop that knowledge, then it becomes easy for everyone to utilize remedies in future. And that's why the remedy relationship plays a very vital role in the study of homeopathy. There are multiple remedy relationships mentioned, but today we'll take just a common example. We'll take an example of complementary remedy relationship. A remedy which complements the action of the previous remedy and which removes the undue effects produced by the earlier remedy, and which removes all the symptoms, remaining symptoms of the case after giving the first remedy. This remedy is called to be a complementary to the first remedy. Complementary, generally when you compare, when you go through the remedy relationship, you will find that in the complementary remedy relationship, there is a correlation of having opposite modalities, somewhere opposite sensations. Because one part is covered by one remedy, another part is covered by another remedy. We'll take a simple example. Rush-tox is aggravated by continued motion and is better by aggravated by complete rest and better by continued motion. Exactly opposite is the bryonia, but both complements each other. If you open your Borix Materia Medica, you will find, yes, Rush-tox complements bryonia, bryonia complements Rush-tox. If Rustox is an acute remedy in cases of sprains, acute sprains, strains, acute rheumatism, and if it is not completely covered, the complementary is given as a calcarea, because the Rustox covers very acute phase. It is very superficially acting remedy. It is only first part which is covered over the Rustox, but the background, the psoric manifestations, the psora in background should be treated, and calcarea is mentioned as a complementary remedy over there. So this is too important. If we'll find it out, another example, we'll take simple example of a nux vomica. If nux is an acute remedy which we have used for a patient suffering from acid peptic trouble on the basis of symptom similarity, a person who has a sedentary habits, who continuously sits in front of desktop, continuously uses the brain, and because of which suffers from indigestion, because of which suffers from the acute elements of indigestion, vomiting or wants to vomit, there is severe retrosternal burning, who always requires stimulants in order to do a work and suffers from such a thing, and you have prescribed nux vomica. Yes, nux definitely helps. Immediately patient feels relieved, as if he has taken any antacid. That fast action of nux vomica you can get. But after some time, after some days, this patient comes again with the same complaints, because you have not covered the background. You have not taken into consideration the whole human being. And in such types of cases, you have to take into consideration exactly what is the background. If the person, there are three complementaries mentioned in the Borix Remedica, or even in Gibson Miller's remedy relationship. Three remedies from three different miasms are there. The sulfur is there from psoric miasm, the kalikab is there from psychotic miasm, and third is sepia, which is from the tubercular miasm. So if you know that patient is sepia, you can directly after nux you can give the sepia and complements it, and sepia is a very defecting remedy from the tubercular miasm, nearly having 40 to 50 days of action. If the patient is psychotic, you can go for the calicarbonicum and you can cover the patient forever. But there is one important thing, keep it in your mind, that patient, you should not blindly prescribe the kalikab, blindly prescribe the sepia, or blindly prescribe the sulfur. Only it is given in the remedy relationship. It is not like that. It should be given according to what state it defines after completing the action of nux vomica. Whether the patient denotes sulfur, whether the patient denotes the calicarbonicum, whether the patient denotes the sepia, depending on that, you can catch that. So this remedy relationship is very vital when you treat the patients in such a manner. When you deal with the acute, you get away for the chronic. If you treat patient with the apis mellifica, you will get the complementary as a natrum, and natrum covers the whole case. Sometimes you treat the acute states with the ignatia, and you get the complementary as a natrum over there. Sometimes you treat the patient with the sepia, you get the natrum complementary, or sometimes opposite, vice versa. If you treat with the natrum, sometimes the sepia is required for that. So remedy relationship always helps in such types of cases, and that's why it plays a very vital role. It makes our understanding of the patient with ease, and we can go ahead. It produces, or it gives you a way to how to go ahead. And that part he has tried over there with the help of remedy relationship. But whatever remedy relationship is there with us is definitely incomplete. Dr. P. Shankaran sir have added much more things in his book. If you open the elements edited by Dr. Rajan, and in his literature, P. Shankaran sir have added many more remedies over there in the remedy relationship. If you open the Clark's dictionary, It is not the dictionary of materia medica, but Clark's repertory, a clinical repertory. In clinical repertory, there is one section completely explained regarding the remedy relationship. You get maximum number of remedies where remedy relationship is mentioned by the Clark also. And that's why it is a necessity of the present homeopaths to go ahead with this incomplete work and to fulfill it as much as possible. So today we have discussed only one remedy relationship, the complementary. We have ample examples. If you open the aconite, you will find that complementary is sulfur. There are many complementaries are there for the aconite. If we open the belladonna, there is a complementary, the rustox is there, the calcarea is there. So all common remedies, if you go through the Borix Materia Medica, you have ample examples of the complementary, and that gives the way to come out in the acute situation and find it out a chronic remedy in such types of cases. So I think that's all for today. We'll discuss with the remedy relationship on some other day with another remedy relationship. What do you mean by exactly inimical or etc.? So are you satisfied? Okay, thank you. It takes some time. ते कन्क्ल्यूड व्हायला थोडा वेळ लागतो. अपलोड होत राहतात. कोमल,
त्याचा आवाज खूप भारी येतो.
कशाचं कट झालं ते येईल, ते आपोआप कॅच होतं, थोडा वेळ घेतं ते.